Hey friends, it's Sarah. If you can tell by my voice, I'm kind of sick right now, so I'm gonna do a voiceover for this video, but basically this is a really quick tutorial on how to make fake bruises with makeup, with like the makeup that you already probably have at home, so you don't have to go out and buy the fancy stuff. And it'll basically come out with the same result. So here we go. Alright, so you're gonna want to start with just a basic face of makeup, whatever you wear on a daily basis. And so I think I'm going to do a bruise on the cheekbone because that's the biggest area really that could get bruised. So you're going to get a regular makeup sponge and you're just going to rip little sections of the top off like so. So it's more textured than just a flat sponge. It's pretty easy. So basically you're going to get just a random eyeshadow palette that has blues and reds. I just happen to have this one. I don't even know where I got it. I never use it except for this. But you're going to start with like this burgundy color, and you're just going to mash the sponge all up in there and get it all over, because this is the base color for your bruise. Basically, you're just going to blotch it all over your cheekbone. You want to get around the actual bone part. You don't want to put it on your cheekbone because the natural blood of a bruise wouldn't form on the cheekbone, it would form around it. So yeah, when you're making a bruise, you basically just want to make it look asymmetrical, and it's okay if it looks blotchy because that's what bruises are. It's literally blood under your skin. So I'm trying to just get a nice shape for this one and get a nice base. Very attractive faces that I'm making right there. So you just kind of push it wherever you want. So that's the base with the burgundy. You can use a more purple if you want, but then you're going to use a dark bluish and get a little bit on there, same way you got the burgundy on the sponge. And you're going to place this in any area you want, really. I chose the top of my cheekbone because I felt like that's where it would work more, and you can see there that I got a little too much blue, so it's okay if you mess up. You can just kind of wipe it around and it looks fine. So I decided to put the blue more on the top of my cheekbone. Try to keep the colors not all blended together, or else it'll look like you're just doing eyeshadow on your face. So next, I'm going to use red lipstick, which seems weird, but you want the red pigment to really stand out. So you're just going to put the red lipstick and blotch it on the sponge. Don't get a thick coating everywhere. Just kind of push it into the natural crevices of the sponge. And you can use any red lipstick for this, or red eyeshadow, whichever one you want, but I think lipstick would work better. So you're just going to lightly stamp it onto your face, and I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but you're going to just stamp it on like that, and then you're going to want to blend those sharp edges, obviously. And you can blend the edges by not rubbing it in, but basically just tapping your finger on top of it, like so. So just kind of smooth those all out so they look natural, but not too smooth. By the way, I'm still currently sick, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds kind of weak. And next, you're going to want to get this, it's like a lighter tan burgundy that's very matte to go over just most of the areas, and it gives it kind of a irritated finished look. So yeah, just make sure everything looks good to you. It's kind of free for all, but that is the look for the cheekbone bruise. So now I'm going to do a black eye, and you're going to want to start with the same blue you used for your cheekbone. And the black eye, basically, you want to use a little bit more of darker colors, or at least that's what I did, because I just feel like your eye would be a little more blue and black than your cheek. Maybe it's just a different stage of the bruise, and you don't have to clean the sponge off. You can if you want, but I didn't, because I think the natural colors that were left in there from the other bruise kind of give it more variety and make it look more real. So I'm putting more blue on. Can't really tell, but I didn't get enough blue the first time. So I'm just rubbing that all over the outside of my eye, because that is the main zone of, and I got a little bit too round there, so I'm just smushed it all in so it doesn't look too pretty and perfect because it's a freaking bruise. Next, I'm using my Naked One palette and getting the black, which is sparkly, but I don't think you can tell. I'm just putting a little tiny bit of black on there. Oh my god, so sorry. So you just put a little bit of black, basically where you put the blue, and just pat that on so you get the appearance of a black eye. Ooh, that's such a model pose there. And then you're gonna get the tannish burgundy that you used before and put it under and on the inside top of your eye to make it look irritated. And here my camera cut out, but basically I put lipstick under the bottom of my eye and right under my eyebrow to make it look more irritated, and then I used light blue and tan on the very inside corner of my eye just to finish off the look so it wasn't my regular skin. So yeah, that's the finished look for the bruised cheek and black eye. Hope you guys liked this. Later!